Season 5. I'd like to apologize for tonight's technical difficulties. My computer's going crazy, but here we are. Hopefully you can all hear us and everything is coming across clear. We are continuing our story that we finished in Season 3, which was the crash, or obliteration rather, of this party, as they were on a Spelljammer ship, and they got into a fight with some Illith, as well as a Celestial Dragon. And when said Celestial Dragon ran itself full steam into the Illith ship and blew up the mother brain, there was a cataclysmic event that ripped a hole in space-time, taking this party to its current location. It started to wake up at the end of the last episode, but we're going to get into it now. Let's see if we can find something a little better music-wise, because all of my, none of my music is saved right now, because it's all starting. Let's try this one. See what this sounds like.
185.
We have a report that the volume is low.
The volume is low on the audio from the music? Oh, I can hear a child talking. Volume is low, volume is low.
That is my child you're hearing.
Alright, we're gonna try it.
Fact.
Well, hopefully that gets things back in. Let's get into the story. You know, sometimes things throw you off your game, you're all ready to go, you have everything all written out, you look through everything, and then everything explodes on you and you're stuck trying to figure it all out. But we're gonna start
here for you.
First with you, Farion.
Me?
Yeah, we're gonna start with you first.
Alright.
Alright. The individual grains of sand now in your mouth is the least of your concern as the beating sun above slices through your now opened eyes. Blinded by what you think is all of Aura's glory, but her song not found upon your ears. As you gain your focus, two small goblins standing a couple 100 feet rummaging through the broken cargo from your vessel perk up and run off down the side of a dune, jumping on two large riding geckos and taking off into the distance. As you go to raise a hand and call out, a pain slices through your head unlike anything that you've ever felt before, even a night out with Ursa. As your eyes focus, you see the familiar purples of Elias's cloak as the sand shifts below it. You call out, trying to reach to him, praying to Allura. But while your divine abilities are there, Allura's voice has become a whisper, your god almost silenced. On to Elias.
Cool.
As you find yourself in the darkness of unconsciousness, a voice reaches out. You've come so far, and yet learned so little. The darkness, and a cold, a reminder of all that you may have squandered. So much promise, and so much yet left unfulfilled. Come, Elias, find my library to the east, guarded by the water itself, and you will find the answers to the questions that you don't even know how to ask. The voice in your head comes from nowhere, but rather within your own thoughts. As you focus in, you start to become more keenly observant of the cold, and the weight holding you in place. As you push against the weight, you feel your body to begin to regain its heat from warm within. You feel your muscles and tendons individually begin to move, and you break free as the voice finishes. Come, Elias, find my library. Begin your true path to knowledge. Come, Elias. And as the last bit of him calling out to you echoes through your head, the voice is replaced by Farion's calling out to you as he's trying to help you up. Next, we have Pandorica. Oh dear, I didn't expect to see you so soon. I always knew that you would come back no matter what the other folks said. The seat familiar, the smell of fresh cinnamon, freshly roasted coffee. Looking at the table, you can see a small burn spot that you made as a child playing with a lens of glass. You are home again in Gravecliff. As you raise your eyes to your mother, she sets down a plate and cup in front of you. Now, child, come. We don't have a lot of times for that and fussing. I am glad that you have found yourself another family. I am. No, me and Mortimer always loved you. They tried to hide you away, but even with all of Mortimer's skepticism, he always knew that the day would come where you would leave us. Find the answers, you must find your mother's home. Keep this family close, for they will help you on your way. Be wary, as one wanders a treacherous path. As she mentions the words of this family, the voices of Elias and Farion come into focus. Your eyes take a moment, and slowly the visions of Grey Cliff in the kitchen fade from your head. An endless desert of sand and a few broken supply boxes you recognize from the Bel Grande are scattered nearby. But on the horizon, a single monolithic rock formation, a pillar against the flat sky ahead. And last but not least, to bring everybody into the conscious, we have Ursa.
What?
For the first time in a long time, you feel at peace, your elder mother at rest, your people avenged. Your rage, once red and burning, now cooled and directionless. As thoughts run through your head, you find yourself once again standing in the Red Rock Plains, a stream running along the scarlet wheat fields, and the forest at the base of the Redstone Range. The thick shrubbery rumbles as it parts, and a black bear comes to the edge of the water. A large female black bear comes to the creek's edge, dipping her head to drink from the stream. Looking your direction, she comes to stand and bellows in your direction. A warning, a challenge. The fire inside of you ignites, and you rush out at the bear, ready to wrestle, arms out. But as her fur touches the tips of your finger, she begins to roll, taking your weight with her and landing firmly on top of you. Having tumbled through the shrubbery, a clearing now reveals 3 small cubs, 2 wrestling with each other, the third hiding and rolling behind a tree stump. Your focus snaps back, however, as the mother bear now begins to lift you from the ground, and then puts all of her weight into putting you back down beneath her. Your eyes meet the mother bear's eyes, and for the first time, you can hear the bear. What do you fight for? As you try to break free, your visions become blurred. Looking over at the cubs, they fade from your view and instead are replaced by your friends. The wrestling bears are now Farion helping Elias to his feet. The one hiding behind the tree stump is now Pandorica standing up from behind a small crate. The voice echoes out again, but this time is chorused with Elder Mother Bayuk. What do you stand for? And the 4 of you find yourselves among the wreckage of the Bel Grande in the middle of the desert.
Is everybody okay?
Let me check my character sheet, but I think I'm fine.
Right.
I believe we have all of our hit points.
Right. I think so.
I don't know. I feel smaller.
Yeah, something's not right.
I feel as if
Or
I have less hit
compact, maybe. I don't know.
Well, I mean, how bad's the Bel Grande? Like,
Yeah,
fuck.
that's the next
Oh,
question.
it's gone. It's gone. It's in pieces.
It's just strewn wreckage.
Yeah, I mean,
Quarter mile of wreckage.
There's actually chunks that were consumed within that singularity that didn't make it out the other side. You guys can see a piece of the elder brain that has smeared itself across the sand, and you guys start to question how long you actually were unconscious for, as the bits of brain have actually dried and shriveled in the sun already.
This time we'll just start.
The ship says, "Go on without me.
Well,
I'm
right,
done for."
right.
Is it just like desert in every direction except for this
Classic
rock
Bel Grande
monolith in the
style.
distance?
To the east, it drops off in a cliff, and then when you look to, well, everybody can give me some perception rolls.
Perception.
I don't feel empty. I don't feel good.
Are you sending rolls out, or are we just rolling?
No, unfortunately I can't.
You don't need to. We got an activities.
Yeah, with the
it's
activities
fine.
tabs and the
Oh,
skills tab, you can't
oh.
run both at the same time. If I run the request roles tool, the built-in activities that allow you to like feint against somebody's DC without me having to look up the DC every time, quit functioning. So you guys are on your own when we ask for skill rolls now. Clickety-click.
Cool.
Dirty 20s all around.
I'm still looking for
Is that better? Is that better now? I think I found my issue. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, it sounds like there's an airplane getting ready to taxi them.
Right. It may have improved too much, and now we're hearing like your hot water heater or something.
How's that?
balanced.
Yeah, all right.
A little bit better?
As it
A
should
little bit
be.
better?
Yeah.
Everything's
Yeah.
balanced. All right. Beautiful. Looking off to the south, Farion and Ursa, you notice what looks like maybe a small river going east to west.
What way did the goblins go?
The goblins ran directly off to the east.
Okay.
Following the horizon of that river that the two of you see, you make out what looks like red and black smoke rising in the air. Dust. The wind picks it up and scatters it as it goes by.
How late in the day is it right now? How many hours of daylight do we have left?
That's a good question. Do you want to take a
Survival?
10-minute break
Nature?
to see how long, see which direction the sun's working and try to figure that out?
I can help.
All right, you want to give me a aid action with survival, so I need a 20 or higher from Ursa.
Pandorica's going to basically go through what's wreckages around and try and find supplies.
That's a
Yeah, I think
negatory, good buddy.
I'll help with that.
You're going to try to help as well, Elias? Go right ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna help Pandorica look for stuff.
Oh, could I have aided? Or do I need to be trained
Well,
in?
give me your nature roll first there, Farion. See if you can
Also, one, like I said, you should
figure out how long you guys have until it's dark out.
Yeah, I'm not trained. Ursa rolled a 13.
Yeah, but that was to try to help you. If I hit a 20, then you'd get a +1 or +2.
Right on.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
But look at
you
that.
just did great.
See, sometimes crit fishing works. You look and you realize you probably only have about 2 or 3 hours until the sun sets.
Okay. Well,
And as you realize that, Farion, for the first time in your life, you feel aches in your bones. Your eyes feel you squeeze and open them again as they begin to feel heavy.
You yawning?
Are you sleepy?
no, don't worry about it. We don't have much daylight left. Pandorica, Elias, get moving.
I could have told you that.
I think Pandorica just looks at Elias like, whoa. Farion's never talked to us like that.
Right? That's a little cranky after all that. At least we're alive, right?
Yeah, I think he's a little freaked out,
Yeah,
but he's
yeah.
probably not
Mm.
saying anything about it yet.
I think Elias is like his main concern right now is did that thing work? Like everything blew up and we ended up here, but like, did we save everybody or what?
Is this another...
You know,
Did we die?
right? No, we're not dead because we're here.
Like, is there?
This could be another plane.
Could be. But
Well,
we're
right now we should focus on making camp, and
Right.
we'll know more when the stars come out.
Is there like an opportunity to make camp in the wreckage?
An opportunity.
There's a tentacle reach before you
You
can.
could. I mean, you do know. Yeah, I've got a furry tentacle that keeps trying to smack me in my face because the cat. You
Think we use the
probably
wreckage
could
to make a
sleep
mixture
here,
of
but
something?
you do know that those goblins were just here going through the wreckage, so there could be more that follow. If those ones go back and report what they found.
Good.
Yeah, but I speak Goblin.
I speak ending goblins.
And you know, if there's indigenous folks here, they have already got eyes on us. They're going to be able to follow us anyway. So we have to focus on making sure that we have shelter from the cold of night potentially.
Right.
Can we use the
Survival.
wreckage, like Alea said? Can we use the wreckage to make a makeshift shelter?
Yeah.
Pull some insulation to make thermal blankets.
Who wants to make the survival roll for putting together a makeshift?
Oh,
Trained.
it's not crafting.
I will take an argument for crafting. That's fine. Just ask.
I will help
I don't
anybody
know
with my
exactly
survival
what
knowledge.
people are good at yet, as these are the first time playing Pathfinder ones. But yeah, if you want to make a crafting
wait a
roll,
minute.
absolutely.
I'm trained in survival.
I have wilderness lore. Could I use that to help for building a shelter?
What kind of wilderness?
I don't know, just
It blows up further.
Never mind.
I'm gonna bust out the survival check.
How did I get Ursa's character sheet?
I don't know.
That just
Put it
opened
away.
up for me, for my view, and I'm closing it, but that's weird. Can I look at everybody's?
Yeah, I turned on.
So
the thing
far
that
on
you
this
guys
new
have
world,
shared
I am
character
just
sheets.
mediocre.
You should be able to open up each other's character sheets in theory. Did it open? Are other people's opening, or was that just a fluke?
Yeah, that was weird. No, I don't see, I'm not able to do it in the same way that I would open up mine.
Weird.
no. Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
C'est la vie.
So you guys get a okay camp setup. Nothing spectacular. Luckily, there's some crates hanging out, so you guys are able to collect up some of those crates for wood, so that you're able to start a fire. So that when the sun sets and the earth begins to lose
Oh,
its
thank you.
warmth, you don't freeze to death. However, unfortunately, hopefully it doesn't rain because you didn't get much of a roof up.
But we want to see the stars anyway.
What is
Well,
sleep
it doesn't
order gonna
look like
be?
it rains too often.
What would sleep order be? What do you guys want to do as you guys prep to get your first full night rest?
Let's see. Let's go to the activity.
Right.
Wake me up when you see something cool in the stars. And she goes to sleep immediately. She doesn't even want to have that conversation.
Right. Like this is one of those things where
I don't
Tyler.
think Pandorica sleeps at all, honestly.
Right. Well, that's right. Like I know that elves are different here. Tyler knows that. Right. Farion will. Right.
Barion's eyes look different.
They
Ooh,
have
good
bags
question.
underneath them. When he sits,
And they're
when
not
he
just
sits
lost
at-
over in
yeah.
purple light.
Yeah, when he sits at the edge of the
Not what
fire.
I meant, but that's cool.
Yeah, he's probably a little tired.
Yeah, as he sits there, he kind of nods a couple of times, head bounces. You guys have never seen him like that before.
Dude, you should try sleeping.
What do you mean?
Like, just close your eyes and relax. Lay back.
Who will watch you guys sleep? That's usually I usually take first watch and second watch and
You go ahead. I'll take the first watch. You go ahead. I got you, man. You look terrible.
After putting up the shelter,
Yeah, all that work putting up
Just
this
sagged.
fine shelter.
yeah, okay. All right, Elias, maybe you're right. You're a good kid.
I know.
Thanks. And then I think Farion will try to fall asleep. I don't know. Like, how dark is it? Like, is that freaking him out yet?
Yeah, the sun falls a little bit quicker than you expected. You look up into the sky, you do not recognize any of these constellations. The moon that rises does not have the same patterns, the same craters as the moon that you have been used to praying to for years as you watched it crest in the evening sky.
We are not home. We're and Farion just like belts that out loud. We are not in Kansas anymore. We are not home.
Never been to Kansas. We should go there. But yeah, this is totally a different place. Totally.
Whatever happened with that spaceship, we find ourselves again.
I think we're just kind of lucky to be alive, to be honest with you.
That's
Just glad to be here.
yeah.
Oh.
You heard the plucky comic relief.
So Ursa crashes out. Farion, you slowly begin to fade out, trying to hear
Yeah.
Alora's
Right.
voice.
Right. I
And
say my little prayers.
As you,
I wait till
you,
he's just about asleep, and I'm like, dude, don't go all the way to sleep. You'll die.
Elias! Pandora is like, don't listen to him, Farion.
as you begin to slowly fade off, Alora's voice for the first time, you begin to hear response, and then you're having a conversation, and everybody else hears from Farion's section of the camp. Pandora, are you gonna lay down and let Elias take first rest? What do you want to do as camp is settling in?
Well, there's a lot of looking at the stars. There's a lot of trying to figure out what's going on. I'm actually going to just voluntarily not get fully rested. I don't think Pandora is going to be able to sleep, honestly. I think there's just too much going through her mind. She has a renewed sense, like her intelligence went up from an 8 to a 14, right? So there's new mental activity that's going on. She's thinking about things in a different way. She feels oddly comfortable. Right. Mm-hmm. She feels oddly comfortable, but at the same time, it's like, I wanted to ask a question about what some of the stuff looks like, because did our gear actually change?
Some did, some didn't. I mean,
okay, but there's very distinctly different things.
Yeah.
Cool. I think Pandorica's just starting to think that took us to a different dimension. I think that's kind of where her brain's going. So she's just looking around in wonder, and she's if she does try and lay down, she's just going back and forth and rolling back and forth.
Can you give me
Where's Farion's just really tired because he's never slept.
For Pandorka and Elias, as Ursa and Farion saw logs.
I think Elias, this is at least the 4th planet he's just woke up on. So he's kind of used to this now.
It's not his first class M planet.
Yeah.
Alright, so Elias, as you're looking out over the sky, both you and Pandorica realize that from that same location where the smoke appeared to be coming from, there actually appears to be light in that direction as well, like a city or a civilization or something of that nature.
Is this the same direction as the monolith? I'm still
the
trying to get context.
Monolith is to the north. The monolith is actually, it appears to be almost like I forget exactly what they're called, but it's like a monolithic mountain. It's like one tall piece of stone.
A stone
that
tor.
goes a couple hundred feet up in the air, and is probably really, if you make it all the way there from estimates, it's probably about maybe a half mile at the bottom. It's just a long, huge column.
Cool.
Pandorica, as you're searching around for anything else, you notice coming from the south, you see a light, and it's cambering back and forth, left to right, much like a small lamp or a small lantern being hung off of an animal or a pack animal.
Or something. Okay.
As it gets closer and closer,
she'll point out to Elias.
As it slowly gets closer,
I shoot it with the lightning bolt. I'm just kidding.
Go ahead, try. Damn it. Damn it.
If he shoots sparks out his other end, I mean, that should get him a hero point.
Oh yeah, definitely. If he can shoot sparks out of the other end, I'll give him a hero point.
Challenge accepted.
As the light gets closer, you can make out the shadow and a silhouette of a man. The creature that is walking alongside him looks much like a pangolin with, whoops, let's do this. Gotta do some changes here, do this, share this with
I don't know what a pangolin is. We looked it up last season.
There is a large pack on its back, as well as a stick with a large, or not a large, but a lantern hanging off of it. The gentleman smiles and nods his head as he gets closer to your camp. Hello, I'm Vishun. It's nice to meet you. I saw your fire from the distance. I was hoping maybe you wouldn't mind a companion at camp tonight. I have drink I will share.
Please,
Sense motive.
make yourself comfortable.
We got company.
Okay, yeah, sure, yeah. Pull up a
Yeah, give me
patch of sand.
Yeah, we could use some exposition.
Ridiculous on the next day for getting 3 kills in
What
this
should
match.
that go under for? It's not insight. We're not going to do that. So, give me either a deception or just a straight up wisdom check there, Elias, to see if you can figure out whether or not he's lying to you.
Okay.
Perception also stands in for sense motive.
Can I use perception then?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Sorry, it's just a bit of a catch-all.
He seems honest and true to his word. He's just looking for a place to sit and wants to share his drink.
Cool. Yeah. Pull up a rock here.
He sits down next to the fire.
Warm yourself.
And pulls a small cask off of the back of his pack. This is Tuk Tuk. Don't worry, he'll keep his space. He won't get too close to the fire. He's afraid of the war. You don't look like you were meant to be out here. Where exactly were you traveling to?
Well, we found ourselves here quite by accident. Our ship crashed. We're not from this place. Which is... Where are we?
He looks around the fire. Your friend's not being from here, I could believe. But you, I've seen those eyes before.
Just blushes a little bit. It's like, I don't think so. I just got here.
Those are the eyes of the Palmet, a group of dwarves that can be found to the northeast. Bronze. That tool on your back. The same one that they use when they work with the glass and the bronze. Your friends
Just the
definitely
eyes are
aren't
just
from
like
here,
jaws just.
but you are another story.
You've been here before, Pandorica?
And
No.
he
I grew up in Grey Cliff.
pulls out a couple of cups. He has a small box and he opens it up, and inside of it are 5 small cups. He pours one for Pandorica and Elias since you guys are awake, and hands them over to you. Takes one himself, drinks it back. I've heard stranger stories, but I'm sure if you're here for a reason. Your friend there, the one in purple. And he nods his head over towards Farion. Doesn't look too comfortable. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's just learning how to sleep. I guess not everybody has that skill. I don't know.
Much has changed. What is the name of this place?
You found yourself among the mana wastes.
That doesn't sound good. Why do they call it the mana waste?
A long time ago, a war between wizards and necromancers. Long and hard fought. The ground was burned, scarred with arcane magics, and those that wished to stop the mages' advances. Now the land itself has absorbed those very things. Storms wreak havoc upon any magic that is cast. And, well, you may find that there are still remnants which need tending to. Your other friend there, she looks like she could take a fight, though. You should be alright.
Oh yeah, she's pretty scrappy.
Oh yeah, she's the strongest person I know.
Here, do you need more drink? And he holds his hand out towards your cup to see if you need more.
I don't think so. I think Pandorka's just sipping.
Yeah, I think Atlas is just kind of sitting there holding his. Like,
Yeah, because it's like, it's just curious, right?
yeah.
Little sip, I mean, if it tastes like apple juice or something, like something she's familiar with, then maybe.
You take a
Sorry,
sip.
that made me giggle, like for real giggle.
You take a sip, and it is one of the strongest apple cinnamon meads you've ever tasted in your life. It's sweet,
Yeah,
it is delicious,
definitely just sipping.
and it warms your sinuses through and through.
I think Elias would take a sip after he saw Pandora do it, and he'd probably like choke and gasp.
Well, because he's like a
But, like,
baby
holding it back.
boy, isn't he?
Do I awaken to the sound of alcohol and experience? Did somebody call for a strong-blooded dwarf?
No, you woke up when he mentioned drink.
Well, but I'm picturing like, like in the car, zoom.
We'll say that
Somebody say
Ursa
drink.
wakes up as Elias chokes and coughs on his first strong alcohol drink that
He's
ever
like,
had.
"This is for you," and I hand it to Ursa.
She knocks it down.
Give me
Excuse me, DM.
a fortitude check, please, Ursa. Yes?
What was the name of the place that Vashon mentioned at seeing, like, the eyes and the working with the bronze and glass?
He spoke of people. He called them the Palmet.
Palmet.
Pahmet.
Thank you.
Paul Med.
Did you give me one of those fortitude rolls yet there, Ursa?
Yeah, I went to my combat tag and I was surprised that it didn't work. Let me try it from the front. There we go.
There it is. You shoot it back, and for a second you feel the fire rumble in your belly, and you feel it roll, but you calm it back down. And as you exhale, the warmth fills you, and you look up and you see a slight quaver of Elias and Pandorica as they go in and out from double to single and back again.
This is good. Hello, stranger. We are new
I
to
am
your
Vashon.
desert.
And you are?
Ursa Red Rocks.
Very nice to meet you, Ursa. And cheers. Welcome. Welcome to Galarian.
Who's your friend? Hey, little buddy.
That's Tuk Tuk.
Does he wrestle? He looks like he could wrestle.
He can wrestle, but be careful. Sometimes those claws get a little sharp in the sand.
She's gonna go and basically she's somebody who's drunk at a party gonna hang out with the dog. That's her vibe right now.
So the creature, when you go over to wrestle with it, it is rather quick for its size, and is stronger than what you expected. You do find that you have to be a little bit careful, though, as its plates down its back are actually razor sharp in spots. And it actually nicks you a couple of times if you go to grab it in the wrong spot and it twists. Carefully doesn't
You really
mean
look
it.
your best, all covered in blood anyway.
I mean, I was just gonna rub some of the local sand or dirt into it, just to acclimate. That's.
Homeopathic
So
for when you're bleeding in the dirt later, you're more immune to it.
My understanding of medicine is based on nature anyway, so rub some dirt and it might work with this character build.
Do you and your friends, do you have a direction? Do you know where you're heading?
Pandorica points at the light that looks like it's from like a settlement and says, "What's over there?"
That's the city known as Alkenstar. Be careful there. A lot of people plan on just passing through and never make their way out. Others
Sounds like a
just
silly
end
place.
the chapter and go on to something else.
It's only a model.
Where's the is this the closest settlement?
Up there, and he points towards the monolith that you can still make it out on the horizon because it blacks out the stars in that direction. At the top is Dungenhold, one of the dwarven sky citadels.
Ooh. Pandorica says, "Ooh," and then she realizes she said it out loud.
It'll take you a couple days to get there, and at least a day to traverse the stairs to the town, to the hold itself. But they may be able to help you with finding the Palmet, if that is the direction you wish to go.
What brings you out here?
Just a wanderer of the desert, and a student of the human condition.
It's overrated.
Hey, phosphorus.
I'll drink to that. And he shoots back another one. Pours another one out for Ursa.
Did you say you got sky dwarves?
Their city. Up above the clouds. The very tip of the spire. That is where their city
I'm down for
is.
seeing that. I'm just saying. That sounds pretty awesome.
A day to get up the mountain, you say. Challenge accepted.
2 days to get there, 1 day up. Only about an hour on the way down if you take the express. Cheers. He shoots back another one.
One thing that Pandora would have spent time looking for to see would be to see if the telescope made it.
Yes, the telescope did make it. That has had 0 changes to it. It still has all of your mother's work. It is still
Awesome.
the, well, Mama Dongle-Weevil's work. Because Mama Dongle-Weevil did tell you to go find your mother at the beginning of this.
Mama
Oh, that was fine.
Dongle-Weevil's telescope.
And with that, he gets himself comfortable. Feel free to drink as much as you want. I'm gonna turn in for the night. And as soon as he lays down, Tuk rambles over next to him and plops down in the sand next to him. Snorts a couple of times as it rubs into him. And the two of them
Aw.
fall off to sleep. The rest of the night,
So we're making friends already.
the rest of the night goes uneventfully as you take turns taking naps, getting sleep, etc. Somewhere, who would be the? I imagine Ursa. You probably crashed back out after he did. Elias, Pandorica. You said you were going to stay up for a little bit, and then probably wake up Ferion at like the crack of dawn, somewhere around there.
It works.
Yeah, let the little guy sleep.
So.
If Ferion wakes
Elias
up and
is
the
like-
telescope is set up and pointed right at the top of the monolith.
I'm like puzzling over the formulas in my spell book. Like, it's like these don't work the same, right? So I'm like reformulating my spells, like trying to like make things work because the old formulas don't work. I can't like do what I used to do. I can tell the spells just don't work right.
So Elias, you're in
So-
your book trying to refigure out the formulas. Pandorica, you're setting up your telescope and you keep checking it to see if you can make anything out at the top of the monolith. And you guys turn to go wake up Ferion, and what was Vashon and Tuk is now just a small pile of sand that blows away in the wind. And as you awaken Ferion, you were just having a really good conversation with Alora. You were discussing why he wasn't responding, and he said something about sending something, and
She.
as you try, it's gone. Your first dream fades from your memory, but you know you want to talk to her again.
How frustrating. Is this... Farian's like, is this what happens every time?
Who are you asking?
Welcome back, man. I was worried for a minute there. I didn't think you were going to survive.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Whoa, what happened every time?
Don't worry, nothing.
Farian, come here. Come here.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay. Talking about not me? Great.
She brings Farian over to the telescope. See, look. Even if you can't see anything, she's like imagining what's up there and like projecting. It looks like there's look, can you see the dwarves up there?
Through brief breaks in the clouds, you can make out large marble buildings with tall marble columns.
Oh, cool.
Marble columns. Who lives there? The Pope? Sorry, I could not resist.
Right. Marble columns. Who lives there? The Pope. Right? Because
Sky dwarfs.
Vishan said it's a dwarven citadel. A sky citadel.
Yeah,
And
She's just like her. She's smiling ear to ear.
there's a weird desert traveler with a armadillo.
who is no longer there. Just
He probably
just fucked off in the
No,
night.
he's right over. Oh,
did he leave the liquor?
There is a small cask, as well as a cup and a rope tied to the cup.
You should have some of this for breakfast, Farian. It'll make you feel great.
Elias is like,
Well, it makes me want waffles. Does anybody else want waffles?
yeah, no, I don't. Thank you, but no, thank you, Ursa. So what did? So, I'm sorry. Sky dwarfs?
yeah,
don't
let's go
know.
see him.
I don't know.
It's only like a
Dwarves
day away,
falling out
and
of the
another
sky.
day up
It's
the
not that
stairs.
weird.
2 days
Well,
away.
if the two of you say that's where we need to go, then that's where we need to go.
well, we can't stay here, and it's the closest settlement.
Plus, they said something about some connection with Pandorica. Like, we should go investigate.
If Farion gets like super serious and looks at her and goes, "Is this true?"
It's
Yes.
it's a hook.
Oh yeah, I
He
mean Tyler
mentioned-
knows that.
He mentioned
right?
the people here called the Palmet, and they work with bronze rather. She says bronze, and glass, and just like me.
Yes.
He said that he recognized my eyes,
And he also recognized your multi-tool, which was something
and he
that you,
also recognized Chauncey.
that was something that you had personally made when you were in Grey Cliff. Like, you designed it
You
yourself.
see a tool like that, you remember
Yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, again, I thought you made that. Right. How did he recognize this? I thought this was one of a kind that you made this.
I did make it.
So
Isn't that great? Come on! She's like packing stuff up, putting stuff in the bag. We gotta go.
right, and Farion's basically just like a
Pulling
distraction.
Farion by the hand.
Well, and Farion's just like, oh, a distraction from what's going on with me. Perfect. Oh, don't look in here for what's going on. Just go this way. Perfect. Great.
Are you writing down emotional baggage? Do you have enough to get an encumbrance penalty?
Well, you know, Farion was
Not yet.
Farion was dad, right? Farion was dad, so I think it's kind of fun to get him to be a little sad, sacky. You know what I mean? Because most of my characters go a little sad, sacky. Because, well,
I think
Yeah, right.
Elias is kind of enjoying fucking with him. So he's gonna be like, you know, did you see anybody while you were in there?
All right. So we're
You've seen
45
where?
minutes in. You guys have woken up. You got your first night of sleep. You had your first person
Local
that
drink.
run into, your first local drink. And amazingly, however,
Spirits.
Ursa, it's been a long time. Like, that was probably the tipsiest you've been in a very long time. And there is zero hangover this morning. Like, none.
Ursa, you got a brand new liver.
We're going to take our first break of
I
the
took
night
extra liver.
so that I can recollect myself and get us back on track a little bit after being derailed by the technical difficulties at the beginning. So we're going to take our first thing, our first break, and then we'll start our first day trekking through the sand. Appreciate everybody, and we will see you all in just a couple. Do, 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 do. We are back. Thank you, everybody, for bearing with us as we worked our way through our technical difficulties. And our back is the party has taken their first long rest, have gotten themselves fix that, have gotten themselves a direction. It sounds like we're heading north to Dongan Hold, hopefully to get some information on the Palmet, which is where our friend Vishon that we met said that Pandorica is possibly hailing from, looking at her eyes as well as her skin complexion matches the Palmet very much as well. He would have explained that bronze complexion is part of the Palmet dwarves. So let's
as we're walking, Farion would be asking everybody if they also felt less than what they could before. Right.
Things feel a lot different.
I think
Right.
we've been walking through a desert for a day. We just survived a crash. We should probably get a good night's rest and a good meal, and then we'll probably feel great.
Oh.
Let's just try and make it to this settlement and hope we can find some friendly place to stay.
And I would have thanked the Belgrande again for its service and apologize for having to leave it one last time.
This Ross guy sounds like he was
You
pretty
basically
cool.
just pick the biggest piece.
This Ross guy sounded like he was pretty cool.
Right. We have to leave the Belgrande behind one more time.
Oh, he was great.
It
Percy,
would
you
want us
would've
to go
loved
on without
He
it.
was so grumpy all the time.
Was he?
But he was so charming about it. He had this big mustache that hung down and it always had like stains on the edges of it. This was
Were
his
they
hat.
blood stains?
He was a good man. He was a good man.
Oh.
He was a good man.
He was the best of us.
Walking out.
He was a good. He learned.
He was pretty good. He was all right.
But he learned. He learned to be a good
His
man.
alignment could best be described as lawful neutral and grumpy about it.
But in the end, he saw the error of his ways and chose to be better, and that's what's important. And Farion's like lecturing, like as we're walking, right?
He never wanted to work for the Protectorate.
Those guys were dicks.
Yeah, they were.
Moral, right?
That's hilarious.
I understand. You know, and that's where privilege comes in.
Pandorica
And I
gets like
understand.
overly defensive about it.
Right, and I understand. That's where privilege comes in. I understand.
They tried to make microwave popcorn out of Ross as well. They put him in the hot box.
As you guys head north, you guys come across a small stream that cuts
I got a
its way
16 wisdom.
through
I
the
get it.
sand. It drops down into a small ravine just ahead of you guys, probably about 10 or 15 feet. The wind is kicked up right now, and the sand is cutting to the flesh, maybe even abrasive
windy
at
AF.
points.
I cast
Pandorica's like, we should take cover in that ravine.
I cast mage armor. just to keep the sand from hitting my skin.
You cast mage armor.
Yeah.
Raise my shield. Maybe ask Fairy, get Elias and Pandorica,
I'm good. Once I cast this mage
my
armor, it
mother
just
hen wing.
whips around me.
You're on mute, Tom.
She just flips up the collar
You
and
can't-
pulls
no,
the
you
hat
just
down
can't
and
hear
she
over the
charges
storm.
forward.
Sounds like sleep. On a steel shield.
Steel shield of doom.
That's a John Cougar Mellencamp song.
Are we moving our tokens, DM, or are we waiting for your guidance?
You can feel free to move about the country. Just try not to get too far away from your fellow comrades. Otherwise, we may end up in one of those Celasta situations where it takes like 10 to 15 minutes for everybody.
I will take one full round of movement, 20, 20, 20, and then see what happens.
There, you should be able to
Use an
just move
action to
yourselves.
stride.
You just move yourselves now. How come it didn't unlock everybody? I wanted to unlock the tokens. Unlock the tokens. There we go.
Oh, there they go.
Now we can unlock the tokens.
Stay
Yeah,
close.
Pandorica's just heading for the ravine.
If that water's any good to drink, we can refill our canteens.
I'm staying in the back because
How long have we been walking up to
I'm
this
gonna
point?
stay near Farion.
You guys are probably about 3 hours
it's a good
into
idea.
the first day. It's the
worried about
sun's
you.
not completely high. It's still morning. Haven't passed lunch yet.
What did we bring for lunch? I'm hungry.
Rations.
Yeah, Farion does still have rations. I made sure to transfer
So does
those from his
Pandora.
character sheet.
Yeah, but
He's a fucking Boy Scout.
yeah,
he's
the rations
tired.
could be really good. You might be like a little sopressata, some hard cheese.
To me,
Pandorica and Ursa,
to me,
give
rations is just well. I guess this is
Probably
D&D, so
bread.
it'd be like leather,
Hardtack and jerky and dried fruit.
right?
Yes, DM?
Sorry,
Pandorica and Ursa. No, you're fine. Yeah, it's fine. Pandorica and Ursa, can you please give me some perception checks?
Well, that's consistent. Some things don't change between editions.
Well, because she's too busy being like, "Come on."
Ursa,
Mediocre to decent.
you see where my, of course, orange is probably the worst color to use on the orange sand map, but can you see my arrow on the screen, on the map? Pointing
Yeah,
at a sand
140
dune.
feet away, something catches my
Just
eye.
behind that sand dune, you see a bunch of sand suddenly kicked up into the air.
Pandorica, hold back. And I'm using the shield to actually, clear like a visor so that I'm not getting sand in my eyes.
Yeah,
And
I would.
I'm gonna-
I would move up. How
I'm gonna-
Pandorica will,
Elias?
she can, read Ursa's intent.
And I'm pointing
That's
with
back.
the warhammer, and I'm going to start to slowly make my way over there, keeping my eye on that for further movement.
Dun, 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 dun.
Here, because I would move. I would move my full 25 feet, Elias, if assuming that you can also.
Oh yeah. I think let's see what the character sheet has to say, huh?
Are we close enough? Are we close enough to see the bottom of the ravine? Or do we have to get closer to see the bottom of the ravine? But from here, do we have like an indication of depth?
And then did they double move? Did you guys double move, Tom?
That was just one stride for me. I'm fast.
It appears to drop down about maybe 10 or 15 feet. And
Okay.
as you recognize that, dun, 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 you see
Shugunk.
flying in a large dragon-type creature. Let's give you a picture to look at.
I don't like anything dragon type.
Especially
Oh, hell.
large
Dragon-type?
fire red dragon.
Nothing says welcome to Galarian like some fucking drake. Am I right?
Oh,
But he is
God.
Oh
pleasantly
my
plump.
god!
I will
That
say
looks
he's pleasantly
terrifying.
plump.
He is. That is a scary creature.
Nope.
Oh.
But it's not as scary as the first dragon we saw.
Oh, crap.
The last
eyes all
dragon that
over
just
him.
the last dragon that just wiped you guys to another existence.
Well, yeah, but I mean, one of them we killed though. So
Yeah, there's that. Maybe
two
they're
of them
mad.
we killed. Two of
Do
them
they all
we
know
killed.
each other? What?
Can you guys give me initiative rolls, please?
Oh,
Can
yes.
you give me a fucking break?
That's so that's just perception.
There should be actually an initiative on the
Yeah.
very front of your, where you can do either
Some
perception
people
or
can.
stealth.
Yeah. All right. A decent.
Decent.
26s are good.
Gunk, 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 gunk. Gunk, 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 gunk. Let's double check that. Verify that.
Damn it. Is dragon a language I could have learned?
Draconic is absolutely a language.
I would have picked that before fucking halfling. Who speaks half?
You gotta pronounce the dragon D's.
Halflings.
Halflings can be found in any, like, hiding within any human-based occult. Like,
Yeah.
you meet halflings everywhere, so it's not
Yeah.
a wasted.
Halfling in everyone.
Yeah, but how many halflings also speak common? Dwarves are grumpy enough to want to that you
Got bad news
that
for
it,
you.
that it benefits you to speak
Flying
dwarf.
in from the
Jeez
northern
Louise!
coast,
Oh, that is bad news.
taking 2 actions, and its speed move to move 200 feet and close the distance. It finds itself upon Ursa, where it is going to snap with its fangs.
I'd like to point out that in the narrative, I have my hammer in hand and shield in hand.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Right, and we did say we had it up.
yeah, we
Shield-
did say it was up, but it doesn't matter because that still would have hit.
Well, because of the sand, right?
Oh wait,
Yeah.
hold on. That
Sand?
was one too many. That was one. Right.
One?
That was one too many. Yeah, one too many. Sorry. There we go. I lowered the damage.
Damn.
Gunk, gunk, gunk. Elias, it is your turn.
Yeah, look at that thing, huh?
No,
Okay.
we got to get in that ravine and get the fuck out of Dodge.
I am going to... How far am I away from this thing? 35 feet, okay. In that case, I'm going to move up 5 feet this way. And then I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp.
Shocking.
Because I can do touch spells at 30 feet because I'm a badass.
That's it.
So what is all this stuff? Okay, it takes 2d12 electrical damage.
That's just Pandorica stuff I'm thinking about.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there's some damage. And then
Oh damn!
put this effect on it.
Shocking grasp is D12s.
Yeah, 2d12. Yeah, it's
It's not
badass.
just the creatures that are tougher.
Yeah, and they also take persistent electrical damage at the beginning of their turns now.
Did you
It's
drop
pretty cool.
that on him?
Yeah,
Yeah, you did.
okay, I think I moved. I took 2 actions. Boom, that's my turn.
Okay. Next up, we have Farion.
I see that Elias successfully casts a spell, and so I'll try and cast one too. Right, and so so somatic. Okay, no, I can cast that with my shield up still.
Okay.
I can cast that with my shield still up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try and cast Daze.
On the one right in
On
front
this
of Ursa
thing.
and Pandora.
because it's within 60 feet, and so it needs to make some type of save, and it critically failed.
Fails.
Okay.
Oh, that's the best fail.
Okay. Sorry, I realized I was looking at the wrong thing, and now I have to. If the target critically fails, it is also stunned 1.
Ooh. Let's drop some stun.
And
Not
it
the old
deals
effects
some.
move.
And it deals some mental damage to it too.
Alright,
So
drop
it takes
stun.
it takes 3 mental damage.
3. Do you have it on your character to
Yep.
drop on him?
Yep. I believe I already did.
Yes, you did. Anything else, sir? That red dragon with the double crossing empathetic walk.
Nope. I'm gonna go. Then I'm gonna move up to Elias, and then raise my shield.
1, 2, and 3. A 1,
Was
2,
daze 1 or 2 actions?
Daze is a cantrip, so one.
What does-
It should be 1. Let me confirm.
No, it's a 2. It's a 2 action. See how when you open the spell, it has 2
Okay, then.
squares?
Yep. I see exactly what you are talking about. And thank you for the double check on that, Tom.
I'm not trying to I'm just trying to help
Nope.
with the
Understood.
Pathfinder 2e.
No. Understood.
Yeah.
Understood.
On
Thank
the
you.
spell too, just to the right of it, you can see it has the 2 squares next to it.
Mhm.
Yep.
I see exactly what you guys are talking about. We're to the
And
big bird. I'm just gonna put my hit points in front of Elias then.
Beautiful.
So,
All right, Pandorica, it is your turn.
Yeah. I'll have to. I don't know why I didn't hear a thing. I'll look at that later. Elias made sure to go through their spell book when he was looking at his spells. Right. He re-looked at the formulas and figured out, oh, this is much different, and then he figured out how to do it. So boom. But I want to kind of take an action to have Pandorica not be able to do that and figure it out now that things are different. So she looks at Ursa and she says Accelerium or something like that. The whatever it is the verbal component is for haste, and then it doesn't work, right? And then
I will give you a hero
so
point
she
for sacrificing that. For
oh, thank you. Thank you. And then she kind of is going to, I think habitually she's not gonna think to step backwards.
Okay.
Because where she comes from, something will hurt you very badly if you do that. So it's then another action to draw the pistol.
Okay.
Because she's hoping that that's gonna work for her.
Okay.
And then I believe I have this, and now we're going to click on some buttons. I got to find the buttons. I found the button.
Fantastic.
Is there a penalty for being right next to a target and trying to shoot at it?
I believe we
Like
looked this up
using a
before.
missile weapon?
It depends on the weapon and the traits on it. Which weapon are you using, sir?
The clam pistol. I'm going to rename that to Ross's gun later, but
Let's take a look at the traits.
it just
The
says
traits are
concussive.
So if we double check
Dwarf and fatal.
concussive versus good. Nope. You're good to go. Go ahead. You may fire at will, sir. Or Charlie, whatever his name is.
Aha!
Little
You hear that?
Charlie,
It's, oh, okay. I thought we got a true name. And then,
we got a dragon's true name. It is Will.
It's Chuck.
Oh, and that's a miss. Just ricochets harmlessly off the scales. That's it. That's all 3.
Okie dokie.
I think we need to just get in the ravine.
Ursa.
Well, it can attack us there too.
Oh, whoa.
Okay. Well, she looks over at Pandorica and goes, "Huh? Finally, a fight!" She's got bit by like crocodile-sized jaws that burst into flame after they did it, and she bangs her hammer on the shield and will rage. That's 1. She is raging. I think it's already active because I clicked it, but we'll see what happens.
Which one?
It says, well, I'm raging myself. That's who I like to rage.
Okay, because your target has you targeting Pleasantly Plump, which is the one that's in the back on the other side. That's
well, it shouldn't matter for the rage.
No,
Let me try
it
again.
doesn't. I just want to make sure you were good
Okay.
before you did the.
There we go.
Yeah.
So 1 to rage, and I'm going to hit this with my hammer.
Okay.
Shit. I'm going to spend my hero point. Oh, cool.
All right.
No. I was trying to spend it before the rim shot. Oh, curse my clicking body. I wasn't fast enough. Here we go. I said I'm going to hit this thing with my warhammer.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Yes, you are.
And it is going to learn who I am. And then I'm going to bang on my shield again and raise it and invite him to try to come get me.
All right. And next up.
I just see the words large, red, and dragon on the combat tracker. Just want to put that out there.
And you
I
guys-
see them twice, which I did not notice before.
The Pleasantly Plump one flies, flanking from the southeast, just behind Pandorica. Rolls back with its head and does not do that because it took. Damn it. I think it's just going to sit there because it only has 1 action. It wants to hold it to do that other thing. Top of the round, round 2. The one in front of you guys. He's going to do.
Did y'all catch that?
He's going to do his Frenzy, which is a 2-action item, which allows him to make 2 Fang Strikes. So there's 1 Fang Strike. Oh, that's hit. There's another Fang Strike. Oh, that's a miss. And then it's going to lash out with its tail at Pandorica. Unhit. So first, let's drop the fangs.
Pandorica also makes like a meaningless magical
Oh,
gesture
okay.
as she realizes that she doesn't have shield as a reaction.
And the tail
You could, though.
sweeps out at Pandorica.
Yeah, later. I'm just kind of,
I like it. It's awesome.
yeah, I'm developing her understanding.
And nope, it's gonna save that one. It's gonna do a multi-attack penalty on its tail. And take a swing. Oh,
Oh, no.
Ooh.
Sweep with the tail.
No, that's a crit. Oh, shit.
And Pandorica is heavy, and that is all 3 of its actions. Elias.
Ooh.
As we wait for Elias to swallow so we can hear what he is
So that's
going to
definitely
do.
a do. Pandorica's never been this close to death in the first round of combat.
My energy ablation thing, I don't know if that has an effect I can put on myself. Let me look under my activities. Because
Which
I cast an
energy
energy
ablation?
spell. Yeah.
Oh, for the knife?
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Oh.
No, it's for myself because I cast it. And so I'm resistant to electricity
Oh, nice.
for now. For this round, yeah.
That's
Or I
handy.
was for that round, I guess. Still the end of your turn. So it doesn't matter. All right. These guys, what's the distance there? These guys 30 feet apart from each other? Oh, they are. How convenient. I am going to
Isn't that convenient?
Cast Electric Arc. An arc of lightning leaps from one target to another. You do electricity damage equal to 1d4 plus your spellcasting modifier.
And how many actions is that?
It's 2. So, I guess I target. True. Cast.
You must be here.
Oh wait. Cast. There we go. Oh my.
Nice.
Oh no.
Oh, it does double damage. Nice.
Isn't that a wonderful thing?
And then I use my third and final action to raise my shield. It says no valid unbroken shield equipped.
Hey.
I don't know how to do that because
Yeah,
it's a
well-
spell effect. Here, I can do it here.
I think you have to. For some reason, when I added different shields, unless it was a steel shield, hello, welcome. I noticed unless it wasn't a steel shield, it kept bouncing back and saying no shield to equip. So I had to give everybody who had one at least a steel shield.
That's
Alrighty.
okay. I'm good now. I just manually gave myself a +1 on my armor class.
Perfect. Alright, and next we have Farion. What would you like to do, Farion?
Heal Pandorica?
Okay, that sounds like a plan. You got 3 actions. How are we going to execute it?
Did that guy take his D4 damage at the beginning of his round? I'm sorry.
No, I don't think.
I don't think he took my rage damage either.
Yes,
My damage was supposed to
double-crossing
be too
apathetic
higher.
walk guy. Yeah.
Pretty sure my damage was supposed to be too high or too. I'll script it as a weapon attack effect and make sure that it's on there. I don't know how to rage in this world.
1d8 plus 5. Oh, yeah. Look at that. He needs 2 more from that. Okay. It has been adjusted.
Sorry, I just wanted to say it before we got too far
Okay.
down the line.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Better now than when he only
I
has
have
2 hit
no
points
idea.
left. Then I'll be frustrated.
Yeah. Don't want to do that.
I have no idea how many like spell slots I have. I'm realizing. I know how many spells I can cast. I just don't know how many.
I think that's how it
Cast.
works. I think the cast number there is how many you get. That's how it was for Pippin, so that's my assumption.
But you gotta prepare them. You can prepare them multiple times still. If you're
Yeah,
yeah.
and I don't see how I did it right or wrong. You know what I mean?
Just grab some scripting and throw it at the monster. You're doing fine.
The DM.
There, I just prepped them for you. Now you got 1 of each prepped. We'll prep more if we need them.
No, that's how many I'm supposed to have prepped. I just don't know how many I can cast, but whatever, it'll be fine. So I can get up to Pandorica and I can touch and I can give her 1d8. But
Battle medicine.
so where's that on my activities?
Yeah, it should be one of
Yes,
your
it should be
activities. It's
treat
basically you
wounds.
make it treat wounds, but battle medicine lets you do it as an action
Did you take the
Right.
battle medicine feat? Miss Fairy?
I did take that with Farion.
Awesome.
instead of 10 minutes.
And
Yeah.
I have a godless healing, so I get 5 additional points from battle medicine. Thanks
Oh.
to treat wounds.
Fuck yeah! Pardon?
And I'm immune to the effects of battle medicine for only 1 hour instead of 1 day.
Okay, so go to your
Oh, you're a
action
battle medicine
tab
sponge.
there, Farion.
Uh-huh.
In the search in the bottom left, type in treat, T-R-E-A-T, just like the snake. And then hit the plus button to expand that out. it's going to show like a do not in there, but because you have battle medicine, you can. Normally you can't do it during combat. So you're going to want to do the one that says treat wounds, not expert, not legendary, not master. You may have expert, but that also makes it more difficult to do. So first roll the one that looks like a D20, or if you expand that out, it says target skill, drop that.
Yeah,
first.
Sorry, what... Yeah, what, you said stuff about the treat wounds expert and legendary. You just said the regular one, right?
Yeah, just the regular one for now. So expand that out, hit your little glass, then hit the D20 on the left first to roll it to see whether or not it functions.
Oh, okay. Like here, hopefully?
Yep, bingo, bango, bongo, that worked. So now the one that says 2d8, you can drop that on Miss Ursa.
No, I mean, he was hailing Pandorica. As much as I'd love hit points too.
Inspiration.
I don't have that part scripted, I don't think.
It should be, part. So right below the, if you hit the little magnifying glass to open up treat
Got
wounds.
it, yep. Sorry.
And then below that you
sorry.
should have a 40, 2d. Yep.
Yeah.
And then that one at the bottom is for when you critically fail.
So that should have been
2d8.
2d8. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Sorry, everybody. Sorry,
No,
Big Kev. I got it.
You're good. Okay, we did 10 points there. That was one action.
15.
2 actions to move. 15. Oh yeah, that's right. You did additional 5. Did you add that to yourself, or do you need me to do it?
No, I haven't changed anything. I wasn't sure. I didn't want to step on, cross wires.
And then can I add this? Oh, if I star it, it adds it to my sheet. Okay.
Yeah, it makes it one of your favorites so that you can find it easier. Yep.
Okay, I'll do that because otherwise it is harder to show up on my sheet.
I would like at least one of those belly rubs a day. Thank you.
And you get
so
one
I
more
did
action.
that. I have one more action.
Yeah, battle medicine's awesome.
Battle medicine is kind of awesome.
It has a dark twin.
I'm gonna cast
surgery.
I'm gonna cast heal on no, I'm gonna raise my own shield. Sorry. These things suck. I'm gonna use my action to raise my shield, and then that'll be me.
You got to pull down and attach the breathing cup for yourself before you can help others.
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
Right.
Wonderful. So advance.
You're not staggering, right?
Pandorica, you are next.
So Pandorica is gonna start to. I'm gonna. Basically, the combo effect is to. She just kind of it's like holy shit, and then she starts backpedaling really quickly. But the action-wise, it's invisibility and then move.
Okay.
But she's just, she just disappears from view, and then she's gonna head. Shot spot. That's weird. Okay.
There.
That's super weird. No, it was. I think I had some kind of problem with my interface. I lost my movement token wasn't connected to the original token, and it just lost the arrow and whatever. It's kind of wigging out. And then cast invisibility on myself, and that's it. That's all 3.
Okay. And Ursa, it is your turn.
Okay, I wasn't quite done scripting, so I'll have to do it ad hoc. I'm gonna hit with the hammer.
Visibility came in hot.
Ooh, 28. That's not a crit. Oh, damn! This thing's got armor class for days. But I'm mad about it. So here we go.
Not the only one.
Yeah, here's a little thing called max damage, and that time it's got my stank on it. So enjoy 17 points.
Anything else, Ursa?
Rar. Yeah, that's the first. I'm going to hit you again.
Fishy, 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 fishy.
Oh, you all saw that. All right, and I'm going to raise my shield and bang on it with my hammer. And I'm non-verbal now, so I'm just percussive and grunts. Actually, I think it put my rage damage and my +2 on there that time, so give him back 2 hit points. I'm trying to keep honest, because we're supposed to go from 5 to 7, not 5 to 9. See that?
Oh.
Yeah.
Double dipping.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to beat this thing by the book.
Not you. Fantasy Ground is doing it. Yeah, it was kind of weird. Like I saw the effect pop up like right after you rolled your damage the last time. It was strange, like almost like Fantasy Grounds glitched when you applied your rage. So I think when you added the script, now it's double dipping. But no worries.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else, Ursa? You gonna take that third swing?
Raise my shield.
Oh,
raise my shield. Banged on it. Yep.
Bada bing, bada boom. Bada boom. I choose you. And I choose you. And we're gonna throw out a save throw, which didn't look like it went. Huh. That's weird. I need...
Saving throws.
Yeah, I need reflex saving throws from Ursa and our friend Farion.
Okay.
That's not very good.
Yeah, well, hey.
Good night, Dice. Good night.
You made a will save. It's supposed to be reflex.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Well, I think
Thank
that's
you.
worse for Farion.
Well,
Go ahead.
Yeah,
you can reroll it.
I can't
Maybe a little higher than
I
a
can't
third.
like get the thing on my sheet. Nope.
Yep.
Can
Hero
I
points?
spend one of my hero points?
Yeah, absolutely.
Or I would like to, because this is
Bullshit.
on you fucking dice.
Yeah.
Like I can't like.
Try it again, please.
Yeah. This is when I feel like an old man being like, I can't get the thing to work.
I was like, that's bad tech support. What are you saying now?
All right. Well, I mean, it's technically better.
Technically
Whatever.
better. But it wasn't, it wasn't, let's put it this way, it wasn't
That's kind of better.
critical. The other one was critical failure,
Mhm.
so let's just be happy about that.
Mm-hmm. We gotta go.
And then it's gonna snap out with its fangs for its third action at Ursa. And Ursa drops for the first time this season. Going to the top of the round.
Nicely put.
Oh, wait, actually,
You muted,
no,
Tom.
I
My
completely and
initiative
totally
changes.
died. Nope, actually, just ignore that. You're not actually dead. Let me fix that. You might
Well, no,
die.
just die.
You might die. The one that was, the one that tried to bite you is the one that is far away, so he shouldn't have been able to bite you. So, we gave you your 9 hit points back.
The dice are the dice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This-
but
Okay.
This-
can't bite
this
from that
guy's-
far
So
away.
he could not. Yeah, he couldn't reach her. So
Yeah.
I mean, unless we get to do that.
Yeah.
No. So there's one action. 2 actions. He's going to do Fang, Tail.
How many actions he get?
He has a thing called Draconic Frenzy, which is a dual action that allows him to take 3 attacks as a single attack.
I think they
action.
spelled total bullshit wrong.
So he took 1 movement, and then he used his duel for his Draconic Frenzy. The Flame Drake did. And now Ursa will change your initiative to 31 so that you go before him. Okay.
Okay.
Now it's Elias's turn.
Well, it keeps you from spiraling into death too quickly.
Yes.
But the merry-go-round, it's similar to 5e, except the merry-go-round is going faster and faster.
Yep.
It's the best way to explain it.
So drop some dying effects on.
Well, maybe not the best, but the shortest.
Oh, I don't like that when I drop dying on you, it says it was applied by Elias. That's shenanigans. It's just because it's Elias's turn.
I knew it.
The dragon who did it.
Fucking wizards, am I right?
You know,
It's only a matter of time.
collateral damage.
Oh, failure.
You guys can have a little electrical damage. And then I am going to... Where is it? Protective Ward. I'm going to target myself. And then I'm going to apply that to myself.
Leon, you are in deck.
And yeah, that's all my turn. That's everything I can do.
Alright, Farion. It's your turn.
Can I use battle medicine to stabilize Ursa or get her back up with hit points? Can I use that on her?
I believe.
No.
You haven't used it on Ursa yet, so yes, in theory, I think you can.
Right? Does that sound right?
Yes, because you haven't used it on her yet.
Sounds close.
No, I'm pretty sure.
I'm not immune to battle medicine, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm immune to battle medicine. Yeah, absolutely. So you know how to do that. First roll your action.
I thought I did, but now
Actions. It's the one that you have starred at the top.
Yeah, I don't see it start at the top anymore. No.
Does your mode say all?
Nope.
Click on your mode till it says all. I see. So the
All right, so
and he rolled his treat wounds and
No.
failed. Oh no.
No.
But it's not a critical failure.
That's okay.
His blood stays in the
Right,
body.
he didn't make it worse. He didn't pull out an organ and go, oops.
okay, so that was
Oh,
an
his extra
action.
parts, you know what I mean?
That was an action.
Correct. What is the wording on battle medicine? Can you suck up all your actions doing it over and over again until it works? Let's see.
I don't
Think
so.
I don't-
We're like dead. We're dead.
As with treat wounds, you're not dead. Use an action to pull out one of those potions you got in your bag and give him a potion enema. Let's go.
Yeah, battle medicine is one action.
Oh, yeah.
You had the
And
most potions
it's
out
basically
of anybody.
All right, then yeah, I'll give. Because this is like
The reason they'll
fucked.
come in squeeze bottles.
Right, so I'll give. I mean, I have 2 actions left, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can patch up wounds even in combat, attempt a medicine check with the same DC as for treat wounds, and restore the corresponding. This doesn't remove the wounded condition. Healing magic does, and 10 minutes treat wounds does, but this doesn't. As with treat wounds, you can attempt checks against higher DCs if you have the minimum proficiency, but either way, the target's immune to battle medicine for 1 day.
So getting the potion is an action, and administering the potion is an action, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I do that. I'm marking it 3 down, and hopefully it's there in it.
I believe the potion's actually in
2d8 plus
your,
5.
Yeah, I believe the potion's
2d8
actually in your
plus 5.
actions tab as well, under
It's in my
item
activities.
item activities,
It's
and
in
magic items.
Oh, I need to put 3 on there.
Switch to PF2, everyone dies. No shit, Nick.
Right.
I mean, as a free action, I'm gonna open Path Builder and start working on my new
We are
character.
not out of this yet.
No, I'm fine. I'm not even down. I'm like fine.
You're
We
not
just
even
have to
down
chat.
anymore.
I'm fine.
And that's it. That's all I can do. That's
We're
all.
all a
Just
bunch
have
of
to
Fonzies
adapt.
here. Alright.
I still have the dying
and
condition.
Dorothy.
Can you replace that with a wounded one instead of dying one?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, Pandorica has had a remarkable clarity of thought over the last, just by as soon as she opened her eyes, she's experiencing like levels of thinking that she just never could before. And it's like a weight has been lifted. So I'm going to have her, I would like to do a recall knowledge check for the first action.
Okay, let me check. Drake's Fall, Uno Momento, perfect. And I appreciate your patience. Can you give me a Lore Arcana check, please?
Secret sauce.
Flame Drakes, don't hit them with fire. They're immune to fire, and they are going to be weak to cold. Their fireball breath, that fireball breath that
Perfect.
it used that exploded, seems to take a couple minutes to recharge. As you can see, the light in the belly of the pleasantly plump one to the southeast is now died down. The one that is in front of Farion Ursa still burns bright.
So Pandorica is going to remain invisible, and she's just going to call out to Elias and Farion. Well, just in general, use cold magic, and then she's going to move here, still invisible, and use battlefield medicine.
Perfect.
I have to remember activities. So, all right, that's just that. So we're gonna do this. Oh, can I spend a hero point?
Absolutely. That's what they're there for.
Definitely like to do that. What's the target for these?
15.
15. Thank you. Okay.
And now you can drop
Cool.
2d8.
So that'll bring.
As Ursa, your wounds just seem to start closing on their own. His invisible hands.
Because
viewing guys.
I'm the proper kind of mad.
He just gave the blood an intimidating glare. Get back in there.
Make me bleed my own blood.
I got time to bleed. So that's 3,
All right. Oh, my turn.
and still invisible.
Sorry, figure what you got.
Invisibility only ends when I commit a hostile action.
Okay. I have hostile
Cool as
actions
fuck.
to make. You're done, Pandora?
I am in fact done.
Alright. And he's going to use his last speed surge. Gunk, 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 gunk.
Speed surge.
Yep, lets him move double his flying speed.
Yo, motherfucker.
It's flying on
And
thermals.
then it's going to do a
Get the step in,
draconic
yo.
frenzy on poor Elias. Fang. Oh, let's drop the damage before we do the rest of this.
Well, you get some shield DR.
Oh,
He better find out it's bad luck to kill our wizard.
I don't have the shield raised because I did the protective ward instead.
Stop critting the wizard! Oh my god, back-to-back crits! Anyone? Oh shit!
It's getting worse. And then here's
Well, he's
the
got
tail
you got more
attack.
hit points at 4th level in
Whoa, didn't he move? Oh, that's right. He's got the total bullshit.
Yeah.
And then he crit again.
And then he
That's
critted with his
awesome.
tail.
That's
Oh
great.
no!
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mage down. Mage down. Ladies and
that
gentlemen,
would have
mage
felled a
is
freaking
down.
mountain.
To the next stop.
That is the end of the round. Ursa.
What?
It's your turn.
What?
I'm gonna spend an action to get up, so I'm not prone.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna nod at Pandorica, that nonverbal thing that we have. We're always.
She's invisible.
Oh, she invisibly healed me?
Yeah, that's why the description was that way. Your words just start closing themselves.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, I'm in this square. Here we go.
Okay.
I'm gonna motion,
makes you feel
and
better.
I'm verbal again. And it really does. Thanks.
Okay.
I'm verbal again, so I can say to Farron, "Get on the other side of it."
Hey, no, combat, war priest. Maybe this is the option. This is where it's like fairy and it just resonates with him.
Get those two hit points and rub them together. Maybe a little spot
Yeah.
of,
Oh,
I don't
okay.
have battle natural medicine, so that was one. I'm going to hit this thing in its neck and chop off its head.
No, you're not.
Oh my god.
I think you still have some hero points left.
I have some hero point left. Oh, here we go. I said I'm going to hit this thing at its neck meats.
Alright, you got a third action you're sitting on.
It's got four
not
horns.
sitting
It's got
on
four
it.
horns.
Yeah.
That's at
That might
least
have thrown
one.
off the swing.
It mighta. I'm not spending the last hero point. But since this thing's gonna hit me either way, like raising my shield doesn't do much for me against this thing, I'm just gonna attack it. No, it's not ideal, suboptimal. But I'm no longer raging. And what was that? What?
Bullshit.
I'm gonna write down total bullshit. Oh,
I'll make it.
and moving right along. And I'll advance the combat tracker. I flunked flank.
got flanked.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna do let's just double check this. Yep. Alright. It's gonna use its draconic bullshit
Good.
to first attacker. So
Thank you
with
for
one.
spelling it properly.
Yeah, we're fucking dead.
Yeah, we're dead as fuck.
Right, we're dead.
Well, I guess we're going to learn about the cosmology of this planet because we're going to die on it. That is one way to learn it.
Right. We're dead.
Yeah, right.
No, we're
Peace
dead.
out. I'm going to see Pharasma.
Let's see, where is he? Where is he? Who's left?
GM didn't tell anybody he bought the Book of the Dead and we're all coming back as skeletons. What?
Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta move you. Oh, wait. Nope, Elias is dead, but I have to move Elias to 15. It's not Elias'
It was about
turn
6
to
feet
die
under.
yet. Farion, I need to move you up to 31. And it is currently Pandorica's turn.
Okay.
Run. Oh, here comes
Pandorica, you see Vashon begin to crest one of the dunes just to the southwest of where you guys are.
Oh man, it was like a chess puzzle. I was trying to figure this shit out.
It's still a chess puzzle. You still got a lot to do.
Well, then I'll since we have since somebody just showed up. Oh, I can't do that. I can't. Like moving's an action. Okay. So 1, 2, prep and give Ursa a healing potion.
Okay.
Healing potion lesson, healing potion minor. Okay, here we go. Target. Does this work? Got the heal button. Okay. Mother puss bucket. Oh, hold on. I should just zoom in. I'm like trying to deal with these tiny little specks in the background.
I've got some dying effects.
There we go.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Ursa is dying, right?
Well, actually, I immediately go to dying 2 because I was wounded.
Correct.
When you die multiple times, that's the carousel gets faster and faster.
And you just healed her.
Healing magic? I don't have any of those nasty conditions, and wounded's gone too.
And for the last action, move over to Elias. And still invisible. Oh, it's on there. I wonder if it'll just apply and go off by attack.
Okay. Anything else, sir?
No, that is it. Action economy.
Elias, I need one of those death saving throws from you, please. I need an 11 or higher as you are dying 1.
Is it just a D20? Just a straight D20, or is it?
Lat
Yeah,
check.
just straight
It's 10 plus your wounded condition.
Yes, which is 1, so it's 11 or higher.
Well, fuck. Okay.
Tick, tick. Tick goes the trolley.
3 crits for a wizard is my new band name.
Plump one closes in on Vashon and is going to do the same bullshit it did to you guys, but it's going to miss.
No, it's not. It critically missed.
Critically miss.
Critically missed with a 28.
And critically miss again.
Okay.
Is this guy a 3-foot gnome?
Yeah.
No,
Pointed
he's
ears
not a
that
3-foot
disappears when he breaks line of sight.
And now it is his turn.
Got a baby unicorn with him.
No, dude, he's a fucking super druid or some shit, man.
As he strikes out,
Wanderer from Diablo.
Yeah, man.
and
Tripled a
hits
41
the Drake.
on a 3.
Who we
striking
fucking
it
drinking with?
down.
Jeebus
then
Christ
he-
himself.
He himself
Superstar.
fades from your guys' view. And it is now Ferion's turn.
I guess that was just Pandorica and Ursa that saw that then.
We still get the XP for that, right?
I'll still give you the
Ask him the
experience.
important
'cause you
questions.
guys. So we'll discuss Vashon a little bit more. Maybe Farion will get something when he takes a nap tonight. Maybe a god will fill him in about Vashon. But it is Farion's turn to writhe on the ground and make a good death saving for me. Throw for me, please.
So what am I?
Ursa
Yeah,
just
what am I
figured something
doing?
out.
Where's that on my sheet?
It's not on there. Just roll a d20.
No, that wasn't Ursa. That was me. I saw what he attacked with. And I've got a butterfly up on my window ledge right there.
Where-
Sculpture. Butterfly sculpture.
Is there a place on my sheet that this thing is? Is it an ability? Is it an activity?
No, I don't think so. Actually, I haven't checked if it's an activity.
What? So then what?
I usually just roll a d20.
So then
from
what
the
am I
bottom.
rolling?
Just a d20. You need an 11 or
Okay.
higher.
Okay. Okay.
Nope, that's not good. So
Hero
now-
point?
Sure, you can spend one of those hero points.
I mean, how does this work now? I get a condition that's like more ouchied, right?
Correct.
I'm not dead yet, right?
Not yet, correct. You need to go to, I believe it's 3 death saving throws in this one as well. If you fail 3 of them, then you die. Or 4. However...
The 4th when you're dead.
Correct. And you can go up and down on that number. You can swirl the drain. When you come back, you have a wounded condition.
Well, you know what?
The wounded condition makes it more difficult to use skills, attack, things of that nature.
Let's see what happens. I'll let this one go, and we'll continue on the round.
Did not mean to hand that to you.
Sorry for taking up so much time, Big Kev.
No problem. Ursa. Make something
I know.
happen.
I should know what I'm doing by now.
I think of what he might say, and I say it often. It's when I'm sassy, you know.
Sometimes I think of what he might say, and I don't, because I don't want to be mean. Because he could say it to be a joke. If I said it, it'd be mean.
All right. Well, charisma lets you get away with things, you know.
Yes, it does.
All right. So I'm like hurt real bad. But you know what's hurt more than my hit points?
Your pride.
My pride.
Yep.
Yeah. So that being said, it's time to kill this thing. I have to kill something.
You know,
know,
try
and-
somewhere.
I'm mad, you know, but that's what we do. Oh my goodness. Is it armor class 22? Because it feels like it is. Because I keep rolling 21.
That's it.
I think you missed with it too earlier.
So close. No.
No, I did not miss.
You missed with the 21.
I'm already clicking it, trying to. There we go.
There we go.
Son of a. I'm not raging. You're
There
raging.
you
There we
go.
go.
You're not raging. I'm raging.
Max damage.
There we go.
Eat it.
One of its horns actually cracks. A little bit of marrow drips down its scale as it snarls in your
Second again.
direction.
Son of a bitch. Okay. And raising my shield. And surly about it.
You rolled 3 21s.
You scrolled back to the.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
You did hit with a 22 too, like first.
Yeah.
And then there's just like a string of 21.
Roll the tape.
Are you going to advance the combat check, or do you not want to?
Oh, I just wanted to live in the moment there. I'm done. It still says he's stunned. I don't think he's still stunned.
No.
Stun one.
Okay.
I don't have get you out of dead fast powers. I have to kill this thing first.
I'll be okay. I got a hero point.
Oh, I was talking to Farion. You're done for. You can spend all of your remaining hero points to get rid of the dying conditions.
Yeah, that's my plan. That's what I'm doing on my turn.
Ursa's still
Yeah.
there.
Are you?
Farion's down. That's 1. That's 2. And you know what?
That's if they're dead.
Nicely done.
Yeah, he's fucking off.
Is he? Whoa, wait.
Do you have something you can do?
I have a foe within reach attempts to move away from you. As a reaction, you can stride up to your speed, following the foe
I'm
within
sorry.
reach.
You know what? I attacked you, but I dropped the damage on myself. You should actually be unconscious.
So I'm gonna share no escape so other people can see how cool it is, and I'm gonna take a turn now. I received healing magic, so I'm not wounded. So I just start the
process
carousel
all over
over
again.
at the slightly faster than 5e speed.
Yes, there is.
I'm gonna drink now.
Let's do one thing here. Let's
And don't get me wrong, I love both games, but I want to be in a relationship with one of them more than the other.
That is the wrong thing. That is the wrong music completely.
This combat took a turn.
Yep.
It's on
Where is
the
this
elevator
guy?
to hell. This is the music I'm listening to.
Owen Wilson's going to be there like it's in the...
Where's that?
Wow.
Where's the Sean? Let's drop him in there.
Looks like you died.
And let's go to all of his stuff. Oh, shenanigans.
Yes, next week, next session, Goku powers up. No, we make new characters. Ooh, I saw Vashon flash on the screen when I checked the stream, but I didn't read it. What? What's with this Iron Man dice?
That wasn't me.
Pandorica, total bullshit.
I'm trying to
Nice.
find his...
He's dying still. I don't know if you're gonna.
No. There is... You guys feel...
2 dragons, even.
You see a shimmer from up above in the sky after that one flies away, Pandorica, and you make out the silhouette of Vashon, and you see your friends become healed, and you hear him say, "Drink, drink of my cask."
He is Space Jeebus.
Just trying to get us hooked on the product, man.
Did he leave a cask behind?
Yes,
Oh, got it right here.
There was a cask in the,
Oh,
in
yeah,
the,
okay,
in the
okay.
dirt. And as you guys
that's
drink from the cask, it does heal you guys up completely. And Farion, you
Get rid of
hear
some-
for a brief second a whisper from Alora. Her voice. Friend.
Okay.
And
All
we
right,
are
well.
going to take our second break of the night.
We owe
Be
him
back
big time.
in a few moments.
Can I take my? Am I still wounded, or is I have the dying 2 effect?
Magical healing gets rid of the wounded, too.
Yes, the wounded and the dying effects are gone. Versus... Yep, okay. We are all good. We'll be back. In,
Versus what?
no,
The test came back positive? What?
Nope. I saw your raging condition. I was going to turn it off, but I realized that the effect wasn't actually turned on, so I just ignore.
It's a little weird. It's not...
you
you're
turn
good, man.
things on and off. So, all right, we're going to take a quick break.
I run this game. I just haven't played it much.
Appreciate you guys hanging out, and we will be heading off to the northern section to hopefully get as close as we can to Donganhold and find some dwarves to help us find some direction in our lives. So we'll see you all in about 10. Appreciate you all hanging out. Thank you, everybody, for sticking with us as we took that break. We are back again. The
Back in action.
party is going to figure out their next step in just a couple of moments. But you guys have been healed. You drank from Vashon's cask, and the fluid warmed you from the inside out. Things got blurry for a moment, but then the ground solidified under your feet as you regained your footing. The spire to the north, looking so much further away now after this combat. Only a day and a half of travel, but if the first half a day has been like this, are we even going to make it? You begin to question.
Yeah. Is there? Can we like?
Let's go. I'm ready for another fight.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know that we can survive another fight unless that Vashon is watching our backs the entire way there.
Oh, come on. Of course we can.
Hit with 3 critical hits in a row that do 20 plus points of damage on each attack. I should be fine.
Statistically speaking,
All we have to do is pay attention. We can see them. We can recognize them coming next time. And then hide. We can make it. I know we can. We've been through worse.
Oh, yeah. What else are we going to do? Just sit here in the sand? Come on, let's go.
I believe you.
You guys carry on for the rest of the day, keeping your eyes peeled to the north and eastern horizon where the last drake flew off to. Pandorica, looking back at her memories of her recalled knowledge that she did earlier, knows that drakes usually are pack animals and sometimes hold a bit of revenge and vengeance. You guys continue up and you find where the creek that you had just crossed begins. The water barely a trickle at the bottom of this ravine, but there is a plateau which is a little bit taller, which would give you a good vantage and view over the rest of the area and a good place for you guys to camp for the evening.
May I act on the information that you gave me about the drakes?
Sure.
Because I want to just take a minute and determine whether or not there's a way we can mask our scent going forward.
Give me
especially since we're leaving blood behind, or left blood behind.
Give me either. Let's look at your character sheet and see what you have for skills. Give me a survival check for that one. Either survival or...
Can I ask others?
Yeah, you could ask
others.
Ursa,
actually.
You could have the idea and ask Ursa.
Ursa. These drakes, they may be hunting us for vengeance because we killed one of them. Is there any way that we can mask our scent? Survival check.
If I still knew how to speak Draconic, I could tell them that technically wasn't us and that was Vashon, and they should just leave us alone. But I forgot. But I've since forgotten.
His role.
Mud. I think we can use mud.
Sounds like a survival check to me.
Mud on your stinky parts.
Give me a survival check.
Can I?
Old great grandma Muddy Crotch taught me this trick.
Nature. Whichever you prefer.
I prefer to live. But survival's what I've got to give. Yeah, rub mud all up in your crack, and it'll be great.
Yep, everything will be fine.
Sandy butt crack.
Yeah,
that's what we're doing now.
Where are we gonna find this mud?
Down by that creek.
Oh,
down by the river.
By the river.
You guys
Next to the van.
Climb down there and you start finding some thick clay-like material. It's still gritty from the sand, but you get it all up in places where you probably really don't want it. You're pretty sure that you are smell-proof. As you are applying it to your bits and pieces, you do realize that this water is very salty It has.
It is now.
It's not drinkable water.
Okay.
Gotcha. All these flavors. You chose salty.
Salty,
And no
salty.
Nope.
prestidigitation.
I did not take it. I was
Tomorrow
just
you can pray
just
for-
looking at my character
I
sheet.
didn't take it on
I did.
purpose.
You got it.
You used up all the glue on purpose.
I can prestidigitate the hell out of that water.
Cool.
Can we how deep is this
Cool.
water? Can we use this water? Can we
It's only like 2, maybe 3 inches. It's a trickle.
oh, so we can't fucking traipse through it to get the hounds off our trails.
Oh, you could try.
No, but we 11.
Can we? Is there foliage and shit here? Is this a mini little oasis, or is it for real just a?
No,
Water's salty. It's probably not growing anything.
Yeah. As
Oh,
you
yeah, probably
follow
not.
it further along to the north, you do find area that is thicker with foliage, and you can make out what was a old or used encampment. And as you guys reach it, it happens to be when the sun is setting for that evening.
It's dark.
Item.
You can't
Variants.
see in the dark.
Varian's like, I don't like this anymore.
What's wrong? Can't see? Thought you were really good at that. Seeing in the dark stuff.
Did someone say that? Did anybody say that? Did someone say I can't see in the dark? Who said that?
Well, you're
Me?
peeing on your pack.
What?
Ooh. 25 on the cinnamon rolls.
Delicious. Delicious, delicious cinnamon rolls. You
Are we
almost
getting a
have
long
them
rest
right.
here at this camp? Is that the
Yep,
idea?
you're going to be able to get a long
Almost.
rest once we make it to the morning. You don't
So
get the
I-
long
I-
rest until the morning when you do your morning ablutions.
Ooh, and they're going to involve cleaning sandy mud out of your butt crack.
So the question's
So
going to
get
be,
ready for those ablutions. It's a free waxing with every failed survival check.
I can't see as far as I used to. Things sound different here. Things vibrate different here. You felt it, right, Elias?
Things are definitely different here. Like the magical energies are off. I don't know, what you're experiencing, but yeah, I've noticed it.
The well isn't as deep as it used to be.
I figured it all out. It's because this is the planet dwarves came from. You watch.
I mean, that would explain something, but I don't know if that would explain this.
and dark as delicious cinnamon rolls are passed around the fire.
I hold up 2 of them on either side and pretend to be a space princess, and then I eat them.
Aren't you kind of a space
Well,
princess or
sometimes, Farion,
I am.
you have to bring the light into the room so that you can see what's there.
Cinnamon rolls. Oh, you didn't mean for real.
Normally,
You are the farthest that Alora's light has reached. You're just a little dimmer right now, that's all. But once you start to shine again, so will Alora. And you will no longer be surrounded by darkness. Cinnamon roll?
you somehow always know what to say. And Pander, he takes the cinnamon roll and says, "You're pretty bright. for a kid.
Flushes.
For a kid. For a kid.
Kid, right.
Right. I think that might be Farion's like thing where he's just like
Gatekeeping.
right.
Love
You know,
it.
because he's like a
Now he's the
180 or
retired
whatever.
professor.
Well, yeah. Again, you know, to me, it's just like he you know, he was a cleric, and he was, you know,
Right. Who's
at the desk with the quill.
Who's
right?
taking first watch?
Pandora, she's buzzed.
Yeah, there was just enough inside Vashon's cask to pour 4 more cups, 1 for each of you.
Oh, cool.
I mean, it's just take your next watch. Just
So, Pandorica, you take the first watch. In about maybe an hour in, you're stoking the fire and you're using your telescope, looking up at the monolith, occasionally catching glimpses of what looks like flickering light
and the rest
at
of the
the top
stars
of
and
the
stuff.
monolith. You're trying to follow stars to see if you can find anything recognizable. And then you look off to the east and you see bluish green auroras reaching tendrils from the horizon up into the sky.
Oh, yeah. This just spins the telescope.
Watching them, they seem to be focused from one spot off into the horizon coming up. They're not widespread. As you focus in with your telescope, you can see they actually seem to be coming from a specific area. Ooh.
Which part of the sky was this again?
To the east.
Is that where Alkenstar was? Or where Vashon said that Alkenstar was?
Alkenstar is to the southeast of where you are now.
Okay. This is new then. We don't have like. Okay.
This is not the same. Looking to the southeast, you can make out the light haze and fuzz of a civilization light. This is something else off on the horizon. Who is taking second rest? Or second watch, rather.
Whoever first watch wakes up.
Yeah.
Who are you going to wake up, Pandorica?
How long do those lights last?
Oh, they keep going.
Maybe no one for second watch.
Okay. Couple
And
more
then
hours pass. The lights
wake up.
continue to twinkle.
I'll actually wait for the first one who like stirs and seems like they're not too deep asleep, because I really don't want to. I don't want to disturb them. Everybody needs to rest.
Everybody, give me fortitude checks. Let's see who recovered from the drink the quickest.
Oh, I wanted to ask about the drink, whether or not the effect was the same if you just sipped it.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's
cool.
a godly liquor. It has.
Cool.
It has abilities.
Because it's a little bit too much for.
So Elias and Farion
taste is too
kind of
much.
both. Farion, you hear him say something in his sleep, and Vashon, and then Elias seems to
He
react
speaks
to that
Elvish
and
in his sleep.
laughs.
Elias laughs. Was it just like something was funny, or did it sound?
Who knows? I mean, who
Okay.
knows what's going on
He's
in
been
his
drinking,
dream?
dude. He's not used to
But
that.
they're the two who react or move first. The only thing coming from Ursa is just continued snoring.
Okay, then
Occasionally gas.
did Elias have a chance to study? Because that's what she would be
That's what I
wondering
would do
about.
when on my watch, probably.
Oh, okay. Then wake up. Wake up Elias.
Okay. And Elias gets up.
And then she points at the lights. The telescope's pointed right at it. Then goes
Looking
to sleep.
over Elias, you see no lights.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out. Yeah, you should. Okay.
Nice.
I don't know. Spooky lights. not seeing it.
Nope. Nobody else sees the lights when they wake up. Who do you wake up next, Elias?
I'm gonna wake up Ursa next.
So, as you're getting ready to wake up, Ursa, you've been trying to find the lights that Pandorica was looking at, and you were using the telescope, looking in that direction, trying to see if you could find anything out there, and in your head you hear a voice as Ursa snores in the background. Yes, that is where my library is, to the east. By the water.
Okay.
Find your answers there. And you go over and wake up Ursa.
Oh, okay.
Like I imagine, like I walk over, give her like the smack on the cheek, and like the little harder smack on the cheek. Hey, wake up!
And she just clobbers you.
You clobber at him. You wake up. You can see there's fireflies that are lighting up around the camp within the bushes, but their light seems to leave a slight trail behind it. The air here smells different, dry. Not
Get some
like
rest,
the
Elias.
plains.
I headbutt him to sleep.
And the snoring begins again. Your night is pretty much uneventful. You try to find a couple of the known constellations from your childhood, and you can't seem to find anything that stands out or is a memory that you used to have.
Guess I'm the big bear. Guess I'm the big bear now.
Carry on.
Nice.
Yes.
Ursa wakes you up, and it is your time to watch. Do the rest of the watch as Ursa goes back to sleep. You are there as the sun begins to rise, and you head over to the pack, popping it open, pulling out the kettle that you have, as well as some of the ground coffee that you have left over from when you were staying at the Elias's family's vineyard. Steeping some coffee, you turn around and go to sit back down on your bedroll, and Vishon is there, sitting next to it. You and your friends seem a little lost.
I know I am.
Don't worry, you'll find what you came for.
You'll get what's coming to you.
What are we here for?
I'm not sure, but somebody spending that much energy to bring you this far, I'm sure there's a reason.
You're a man of faith.
Absolutely. But there are many, God, if not even those that I call friend. Who do you call your God, your friend?
Laura, normally I could hear her, she was everywhere. I could, but now it's, sometimes I can hear it.
Maybe
sometimes I can hear it.
Maybe you're a little bit further from your friend than you think. Maybe you need to find her again. Or maybe she needs to find you. I've never heard of a Laura here.
That doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me.
Watch after your friends. You're a man of faith. at least be faithful to them.
Of course. They've gotten me this far, and helping them get to where we're going, especially Pandorica. We have to.
He again reaches down into the folds of his robe and he pulls out a small mug that was attached to his waist, his rope around his waist of his robe, and he lifts it to you, to friends, and he takes a shot and he gets up. The sun will be up soon. Careful on your journey. There is more to Mana Waste than what you have seen so far. And he gets up, and as he walks away, he fades into the unseen. And bonk! It is daylight. The sun has risen, and it's time to wake up the rest of your friends. So we'll turn off the deep snoring sounds in the background.
Making coffee?
There was just a little bit left, Elias.
Ooh, coffee.
Yep.
Wait, hey, you want some? Here, I'll split it with you.
I figured, we have it. We might as well use it. Let's not be precious with it.
Yeah, it tastes like home.
This world has coffee. We'll be fine.
We just need to get out of this wasteland.
I hope we still have a home. I hope it didn't get destroyed in whatever cataclysm sent us here. That would be awful.
One existential crisis at a time, Elias.
I don't know. I like to juggle them all.
First priority is a safe place to stay and a warm meal.
Thank you, Pandorica.
Y'all start using the big words that just kind of tune you out.
We got a pretty big climb coming.
Oh yeah, we do.
I'm not worried about Elias, or I'm not worried about Ursa. I mean, oops.
You should worry about Elias. He doesn't have any upper body strength. I could tie him to me. I could probably... He's got to be, 5'6" bulk?
The next day goes quick. You guys march through, and as you get closer to where the spire is up ahead, the sand becomes more compacted, turning almost into a red rock or a red stone, and your travel becomes easier. The winds seem to cool a little bit, and the heat seems to be reflecting back just a little bit less. And you guys find yourself at the base of the mountain. And let's open up that map, kids. Images.
I like mountains. Yes, I do.
Inside.
I can climb mountains. How about you? Hey.
I like the fireflies on that other map. They're very cool.
Let's go to...
Actually, I really like
yeah.
the animated fireflies.
I didn't even notice them.
I mean, I really dig them. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, actually, I didn't even notice.
Adding people to a map. Oh, crap. No, I have not shared it yet.
It's dark.
You guys find the mountain. Find yourselves at the base of the spire. The first section seems to be about 50 feet up. There is a steep climb. There might be a couple directions. Which way would you guys like to make your attempt? There is where my arrow is pointing. Can you guys see where I'm pointing right now?
Yes.
There is a small plateau that goes from there to over here. You can kind of see where that goes. That's about 20 feet up. If you were to go up in this section right here, that's a direct 50-foot line up.
So there's no like obvious trail or anything here.
Not here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, okay.
Everybody give me perception checks.
I'm perceiving.
Jesus,
Oh,
tap dancing
cool.
Christ. So as you guys look around and you say, isn't there any obvious way up there? You all look up and you're like, wait, isn't that the top of an arch there? And it makes sense that the two dwarves can make out a stone arch. And it is actually on that plateau that is 50 feet up. There appears to be an entrance into the spire.
Okay. Cool.
We don't have to climb all day. Just till midday snack.
Oh, good. Good, because I really didn't want to climb at all. And I was trying to think of how I wasn't going to be mad at dwarves all day for building
Well,
a city at the top of a spire.
Or something.
there's got to be a road. I mean, how do they bring in heavy goods on wheels?
I don't know.
They just hold a grudge until it's at the top of the mountain.
That's a good question.
As you say that, a shadow passes
insensitive.
overhead,
That's
and
insensitive.
you see a large zeppelin as it docks at the top of the spire.
Then she goes. Oh.
And in
Okay,
2
I take it
weeks,
back.
we will begin our ascent of the spire, which has dung and hold. We've been playing for 3 hours.
Awesome.
Including our 15-minute gaff time of getting ourselves running. But yeah, I had a good time tonight. Everybody else had a good time?
Me too. Great time.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Thank you. I'm having a lot of fun revisiting these characters.
Yeah. I'm glad to go back to these characters and the stories they
They're
have.
being
and stuff like
reinvented. It's fun.
that. Absolutely. So this Wednesday, I believe we have more low talk. Is that correct?
Oh, we sure do. Yeah, second season. We talked. Our first season was 19, 20 episodes, We decided our second season's gonna also be that big. And we're doing something we're calling tunneling through the holidays. If you look at Wednesdays, they just snake right down your calendar to the end of the year.
Nice.
That's what our season's gonna be. So they beat the Ice Devil. They beat the Ice Devil's Warlock. They figured out Warlocks and selling your souls involved, and we're gonna get some information next session.
Awesome.
Remember, kids, you got to sell your soul to be a warlock.
Just to get the rock and roll powers.
Keep it metal.
Yep. Sell your soul and get a D10 cantrip.
That's right.
All right.
Downsides, you gotta
Wait till you find out what you get at level 2.
And we'll see you in 2 weeks as we begin to climb the spire into Dong and Hold. We appreciate you joining us here at the Heathen Cantina. See y'all real soon. Thank you. Bye-bye. Good night.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.